My name is Catalina, and this is my experience!
Ever since I was young, my parents have instilled in me a curiosity for other cultures and a passion for travel. They've taken me all across the states and overseas to places like Turkey, China, and France, to name a few. One country I'd always been fascinated with was England, and as a kid, I dreamed of going to Oxford. As I grew older, I thought more seriously about studying abroad in the UK, so when the opportunity arose for me to spend my first semester in London with the NUN program, I leapt at the chance. And by mid-August, the time had come for me to take my bags and begin a new chapter, all the way from my little suburb outside Cleveland, Ohio, to the metropolis that is London, England. An NYU dorm building on Guilford Street became my new home, and I slowly filled the space with books and pictures. Living on my own was a new experience, and cooking for myself was an especially daunting task. The fire alarms were particularly sensitive, so making toast could end in catastrophe, which didn't help my confidence. Other than that, Guilford House was cozy and welcoming, and I met some amazing people, including my lovely ICs Jill and Nicole, and my roommates Celine, Mia, and Kayla. I quickly found a group of friends who I'd hang out with all the time, studying, doing face masks, playing cards, and getting to know each other. I also enjoyed my academics, learning about philosophy through time or World War I or studying chemical bonding. I sat through classes in the CIEE building on Russell Square, being taught by faculty from various universities. For my chemistry and biology classes, I got the chance to use the lab facilities at London Metropolitan University to perform all kinds of experiments. A few of my courses included excursions to see relevant museums and sites, too. I went to places like Karl Marx's grave and the Imperial War Museum. When I wasn't in class at the Global Institute, I was often studying at a cute cafe, sipping on a hot drink and watching the big red double-decker buses maneuver the streets. Of course, I also wanted to bring my hobbies from home with me, so I could frequently be found rock climbing at a nearby gym. I recently got into bouldering and wasn't sure if there'd be a time or place for me to invest in that interest while abroad, but I did some digging and found a facility called Volkswall and another called The Arch, where I could continue to climb and be surrounded by the wonderfully supportive climbing community. London is an amazing place with so much to see and do that I spent every moment I could wandering around. I took advantage of the events the IC set up, along with making some of my own adventures. I indulged in theater, famous landmarks, and beautiful parks. I loved learning more about the culture of London, trying new food, and navigating the public transportation. Not only did I get to explore all the history and activity that the city had to offer, I also ventured into other parts of the UK. I went to Brighton, Cardiff, Stonehenge, Bath, Dover, and Oxford. I just got back from a weekend trip to Nice, and I also plan to travel to Paris, Venice, and Amsterdam closer to the end of the program. Another unique part of the NUN program, besides the opportunities for travel, is doing some sort of service learning. Every Thursday morning, I went by tube to the London School of Mosaic. I learned all about the history and technique of mosaic art and even got to create some of my own pieces, which would be sold at St. Paul's Cathedral. The work definitely taught me more about discipline and being precise, and it was an amazing way to get school out of my head for a few hours and do something different. The people there were so genuine, and their mission was not only of continuing the legacy of mosaic, but about using art as an outlet for those in trouble with the law and commissioning works to rejuvenate neighborhoods. Diving into my college career overseas was something I'll never forget. I'm so grateful to Northeastern and my family for making all of this possible. And a huge thanks to a phenomenal city. London, you stole my heart. And of course, my money.